Okay, our next item of information is Student Association report.
Okay, good evening. We just wanted to start off and introduce ourselves to you. We are the new Student Association Executive Board for the 2012-2013 school year. My name is Emily Filek, and I'm the president.
I'm Abby Louth, and I'm the vice president.
I'm Allie Burke, and I'm the treasurer.
I'm Kaya Bull, and I'm the student spokesman.
I'm Paul Krause. I'm Director of Communications.
And then Emma Vione could not make it tonight, and she's our secretary.
Yep.
So, I just want to start off with the freshman orientation. I'm sorry. Thank you. And freshman orientation was really, really fun. It was a great success for us. We had a lot of help from the Student Association, which is usually really hard because we have to contact them over the summer, and it's sometimes hard to get in touch with them. But we also had the Pipettes, the band, the cheerleaders, and the Madrigals, and the football team help us on the first day. We had a clap-in, so the freshmen were welcomed by a lot of blue and white and a lot of school pride. So it was a lot of fun, and it was really a great success. So.
And one of the first things that we do in SA once we start our meetings is we elect freshman class officers. So this year I think we had 9 kids run for position, so we have 6 class officers. And it's good to see a bunch of freshmen come out and they know they want to be leaders. And there were over 150 freshmen that turned out to vote that day to pick the class officers, which is a really good voter turnout, which means that hopefully school pride will increase now with them because they're at the bottom, so they're going to be here for the next 4 years. So I think it was a pretty big success.
The showing at the elections also carried over to our meetings this year, where we have over 70 people meeting every Wednesday at 7:20. And they've brought a lot of new ideas, especially for homecoming, which is next week. And so hopefully they stay the whole year.
Our big thing first quarter and really first semester is homecoming. And as Paul just said, that is next week. The Spirit Days, that was actually my committee that I did. So the Spirit Days, Monday, we're doing Superhero Day. Tuesday is Decade Day. Wednesday is Sports Day. Thursday is like Fun in the Sun, Hawaiian Day to go with our theme, which is Never Ending Summer. And then Friday is always Crazy Blue and White Day, and that is when the pep rally takes place. So that starts at 2:15, and it's filled with different activities that involve the new staff members and people from SA, and I think some NHS participants are going to be in there. So that's the big, that's going to be so fun. I know everyone's looking forward to that next week. And then the game is on Friday night, and the dance will be Saturday. So we've been working really hard on getting everything done. All of our murals we do Thursday mornings before school. So everyththing's running really smooth, and we can't wait till next week.
And we have Powder Puff on
Powder Puff is on
Wednesday.
Wednesday, and then the variety show, RB's Got Talent, is going to be on Thursday.
And the brand new River Run, the Bulldog River Run is
Yeah.
added Saturday morning. Because I think even the band's participating in doing some things for that. So a lot of, did you want to tell them about Spirit Friday? What you're doing?
Yeah, that's
Is
next.
that you?
Yes.
Good.
So you might remember from last year, we started something new called Spirit Fridays, where we go into a 5th hour class and pick out the students that are wearing blue and white, and they receive prizes, and then their class is put into a drawing to win a bigger prize at the end of the semester. And this year, we decided that we really wanted to increase school spirit even more, and we thought that we should get everybody involved rather than just having a few of the classes involved. So with the help of Mrs. Jewell and Mrs. Bilesma, we put together a Google form where the teachers receive an email one Friday a month in their 5th hour class, and they fill out a survey about how many students are in their class, their room number, how many students are wearing blue and white, and then they submit that, and the information goes into a Google form, which we then look at, and we see the 2 classes that have the top percentages, and this way we are including everybody, and so students will be more likely to wear their blue and white because they'll feel like they actually have a chance rather than just two classes getting picked out of 60 classes. And we actually had one class that had 100% participation, and they had 17 kids in their class, and it was a senior class, which is really good. So that's working out.
Instant feedback, I think
Yeah.
that was a popular tip.
Yeah.
And so then you were able to go and reward them the very same
Yeah.
period that they, so it's like digitally, doing spirit digitally, so.
And just something, it's a little bit ahead of time, but our first blood drive is on November 19th. And we will start working on it after homecoming, so it's November 19th. And then just a couple of comments about how the beginning of the school year has turned out. I think that school spirit, we've been really working on that as an exec board, and that's one of our main goals is to increase our school spirit this year with our Spirit Fridays and just talking to other kids and saying to wear your blue and white. And I think that it already has increased. The freshmen are great, and they really have attached onto this idea. The teachers are also so willing to help. I know the Google Docs is a little confusing sometimes, and they get a lot of emails about it, but they're so responsive, and they're always there to help us. And with Miss Seela still not having an assistant, the teachers and the students, the class sponsors have really stepped up to help her. So it's really great to see the teachers helping us. So thanks guys so much.
Yes.
You guys have any questions?
I have a question. Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What percent of the students participate in homecoming? Do you know?
In homecoming?
Yeah.
Homecoming, normally, it's about 900 come to the dance.
I would say about 900 students come to the dance.
So,
We expect that again this year?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And then,
Especially with the new freshman class showing what they've done already.
yeah. And
It's not,
everyone's-
it's not typically the way maybe when we were in school that you have to take a date to the dance.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of kids go in groups now.
Everyone, yeah, a lot of them
I already
go
got
in
that
groups,
description
so-
from my daughter.
You know, it's different, you know?
Yeah.
And so we get huge amounts, and I think that's what makes it a lot of fun. But I
Yeah.
would like to absolutely compliment the executive board. You guys have been so organized, so dedicated, energetic, imaginative. You're delightful to work with. Your sponsor, Ms. Ziola, you all should be commended. So I can't wait to see what next week's going to be with under your leadership, so thank you.
We're really excited.
Can you tell?
We're really- Yeah.
Perhaps next time when you come back, you might give us a report on how many pop taps that
We're-
you've collected over the
We're
years.
actually planning on going soon, so.
Yeah, we're going Sunday. Me and Paul are gonna drop off Sunday and get a total of how many we have so far.
When
And
is-
then come back and
Hopefully
let
we'll
us
be
know.
close to our
and
goal of 1 million.
Then
It's only
turn-
taken 8 years.
Then turn to the camera, maybe tell us what your goal is, turn to the camera, and then ask the community to bring them in and drop them off at the school.
What's it
Which
for?
camera?
Anyone?
Pick
Okay.
one.
Take that one.
So, for the last, like, 8 years, I think, we've been trying to collect over 1 million pop tops through the school. So, like, students can bring them in and collect them whenever, and they go to the Ronald McDonald House and help raise money for them and the families that are staying.
Please
Help us reach our goal of 1 million pop tops.
And
Did we
just
figure
bring
out
them
how
by
many-
in bags.
Yeah, bags are
Thanks,
preferred.
bags,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't bring them individually.
Are you gonna put the million together to see how long that goes?
No. I'm not gonna lie. That would be a long
I'll
process.
say that.
You got it, I like that. Thank you very much, appreciate it, I like your spirit, and very integral part of this school, so thank you.
Keep up the
Thank
good work,
you.
guys.